What is up, POV gang? And we back with another banger. Of course, I'm your girl POV Bree, and today we going shopping before we hit the shop. So it's gonna be a little different video today. So today you're gonna see me do some shop work, okay? And then we gonna head to the shop. I'm just grabbing a few things, grabbing a few essentials that I use on a daily basis, and then I'm gonna go head to the shop. Now, this video is not a temp fade POV. It is a bald fade POV, and y'all get to see me use more different products and a different technique. And I also use the Tpob play clippers in here. I know y'all been seeing me use the Tomb 45 setup a lot, so I just wanted to kind of switch it up for y'all and introduce y'all to me using the the Tpob clippers and trimmer set. So, with that being said, let's get into this shop round. Oh yeah, if y'all like videos and content like this, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and share it with your peoples. That's all I can say. Hit that like and subscribe button and share it with your peoples. And make sure y'all tune into the videos that's on my page already. And then turn your post notifications on. All right, so we got into our shopping bag. Now y'all about to see me put everything up. Don't mind my setup right now. I just after I did this, I rearranged my whole cabinet. I know I have like a lot of cabinet space like on the left and the right, but I'm short, so I don't like to reach like that. And then on my right side, this is where I like to grab everything. My ring light is normally in front of the other cabinet, so I don't want to put anything that I frequently use inside that cabinet. I only have towels and these paper towels that y'all have that y'all seen me get. I keep them in there as well, and then I also keep a Tpob charger in there for my ghost trimmer, and then the slime clipper as well. So yeah, we got to get in our bag today. Um, I bought some things. I bought the skin tight for razor bumps. I had a small bottle, but I went ahead and got a bigger one. And then I had to get a guard holder because my guards were just everywhere, and I do like a clean setup. So why not? Investment is best. The best way to run everything you have is just figure out your way how you like to set things up. Now I did grab me some Tune 45. I grabbed me some Tune 45 enhancement spray because I feel like out of all the enhancement spray that I use, they are actually the best on the market. Um, and it comes out my airbrush really, really good. I just don't trust the other products well enough so that like I don't trust them well enough to keep putting on all my clients. Okay. Now I did recently, like 2 years ago, I did have my enhancement on the market. At that actual shop, I gave them 10 of each. I had a fudge and then I had a black. Then they actually just sold the last one like last month. But they've been out of stock of that because I haven't been bringing them. That's Ray right there. Shout out to Ray. He been with me since I first started barbering. And he always look out for your girl, no matter what. But anyway, shout out to Ray. That's him on the cover. And then I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I believe I was talking about my enhancement. Yeah, so I'm in the rebranding. I don't want to use the same branding that I was doing before, so I am rebranding it and just taking more of my time with putting it out there because I don't want to rush it. I'm fine with that. I did have like clear enhancement cards that I did. He sold them all as well. I think they were the first to go. They came in a pack of 3 and they cost like $10. Um, yeah, and they were all different ones. They were also bendable and everything like that. So yep, I had a few products on the market, but I am rebranding myself, like I say. Um, and I'm getting back out there. Now I did have a surprise for one of these barbers in here. I got him some gummy wax. Okay. Now I didn't know that he they didn't make this type of gummy anymore, the gummy wax. I thought I was getting him the gummy gel to curl the hair because I always see him go to the person beside me station to get the gummy. And I was like, why not just get him some gummy? And I actually got him the one um called gummy wax, and he said they don't even make it no more. So it was funny because I went to a hole in a wall um kind of establishment. I wouldn't even say a hole in the wall. Just like it was just out the way, and it was so random. It was on a Sunday, and I just decided to go, and that's what I picked up for him because I was like, I don't want to see him go to another person's station and get out. I just want him to have his own. So I was like, why not just give him his own? And that's what I did. But yeah, P capes always. These are my favorite capes to P capes. Okay. And then yeah, we just setting up to do my first client that comes in. I did do a kid first. I gave a kid a ball fade first, but then my actual client came in. So I did a walk in and then my actual client came in, and I'm about to show y'all my actual client that I'm about to cut. So after I put these guards up, then we about to get into it. All right, y'all, let's get into this cut now. He gets a bald fade all the way around. I started cutting his dad. He was he just get his beard done, so I did his dad after this. But he gets a bald fade all the way around and leave the top alone. He don't want to cut his hair, but when his dad be asking me to cut his hair on top, then I have to do it. I gotta do what Pop say. Now, I started the video off like this because I want to give y'all POV. I want to give y'all lifestyle. I want to give y'all me and not give y'all barber lifestyle. It's not so much of barber content that I just want to show y'all. I want to show y'all me, of course, barbering as well, but I do want to show y'all my lifestyle because you know y'all probably I want y'all to connect with me in a different way. I don't just want to show y'all tutorials, just POVs of haircuts. I want to show y'all me. Now if y'all do want to tune into my live, make sure y'all go ahead and follow me on TikTok at that's POV Bree, where your girl be doing haircuts on live. Okay, now yeah, we're gonna be using the Tpob Psycho Blade to go ahead and set in that bald guideline. Okay, now these are really good trimmers, which I haven't been using a lot because I have been using the Babyliss Tune 45. Now y'all see the big comb work. Okay, that big comb be hitting always and forever, and they never notice, honestly. So I just think this comb is hilarious, and it come in handy because number one, it helped me get through the client hair really, really good. So that's why that's why I'm using it. I told you I'll put it in my everyday arsenal. Okay, now it's gonna be in my everyday arsenal, just like the old fashioned clippers are in my everyday arsenal. Now we're gonna comb the hair out and see if he has any abrasions, or like any dandruff, or any, what is it, cowlicks or whatever, even though I know his head. I just like to comb it out, make sure I get everything that I need to get. So that's the first thing you do, make sure you comb this hair out. Now we're gonna hit it with the bald line. I gotta make sure I get like a different comb, since all his hair is like not long or whatever, and the big comb honestly doesn't catch everything that needs to be caught. Now, I did put all my guards and everything, my old guards, in that drawer down below that I don't typically use, but it's there. I got Andy's guards, Tpob guards, all type of guards in there. Now, I'll go ahead and get this comb right here. This is a rhino comb, the one with the yellow thing, like you can do measurements on there. Yeah, I've been got this like a long time ago, and I still have this comb. This comb has not broke or anything like that. So shout out to Murano. He does have one of the best combs on the market that you can get. But I go ahead and set in this bald guideline. And believe it or not, this young man is 14 years old. I thought he was at least 17 or maybe, 17 or 16 years old. But he is 14 and he's like huge, like tall, huge. Shout out to this young man for coming every week to get his haircut and keeping himself fresh with me, and I really do appreciate him for coming. So yeah, go ahead and set in that bald guideline using my comb and my Tpob X trimmers with that crazy blade on there. Now I did just give away my actually this is a Psycho blade. I gave away my crazy blade earlier today because somebody said that their blade wasn't hidden, so I was like, here you go. And I wasn't using it. I don't like to modify my clippers or trimmers really. I had the supply guy, my supply guy, the shop I was just at, put the Psycho blade on here because I wanted to use the Psycho blade. Now I'm gonna buy a trimmer so I can put the crazy blade, so that come with the crazy blade. Actually, I like to have it like that. I don't like to do too much about it. That's not my type of style. If I want a clipper a certain way, I'll just buy a clipper with that blade on there because who in the heck is going to be modding blades. But if I want to use the other blade, you just never know. So I just keep it unmodified. And then like, what if you want your clippers to get fixed and they don't have the right, the right stuff on there? So I just keep it like it is. Now, we seen that guideline. We got it in there nice and neat. Now, just went in front to make sure the guidelines were set perfectly on both sides. And I seen that I needed to bring this up even more. So if y'all got to take that extra step and make sure everything is measured correctly, make sure y'all do that. And make sure you use your mirrors as well. Even if you at home, go ahead and make sure you are setting the guideline real good. Okay, that is the start of all fades, setting your guideline. Now it's different when it comes to a shadow fade or anything like that. The people on TikTok don't typically like when I do boring haircuts or anything. They just like when I do tint fades and bald fades. Any other cut I do is trash to them, but that's okay. I know y'all will appreciate what I do and what I bring to the table, so it doesn't matter. Now go ahead and use my old-fashioned clippers to set in that first guideline. I told y'all these are top tier. These are amazing, and y'all see how it's cutting. It's not like it doesn't cut. You just gotta put some hand play, some thumb work, some wrist work, some finger work in there, and squeeze them together, and you'll be all right. And I'm gonna do this around the whole head. All right, now it's time to get in there and hit it with some play work. These are the TPOB plays. These are very quiet, very they get very close to the skin. These are very nice. So I just went ahead and took out the excess line that was at the bottom, that bald, taking out that bald line and just, using some wrist work to flick everything out. But as y'all can see, that old fashioned clipper did the most of the work for me. I didn't really have to come back over it and be like, I even grabbed it and used it. Like I grab it, use it, I use it to clean up and everything. And then yeah, so yeah, I see me using the comb because on certain type of hair, like he has a little bit more coarse hair, so I when I use the comb, it grabs it more than a brush. When I use a brush, it just like glides over it. It doesn't really do what it needs to do. So I'm in here with my zero guard all the way closed, and then y'all see me going up. Now I'm only gonna be using. Well, actually, yeah, the same steps y'all see me do in the other videos. I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm going with it, close, all halfway and then all the way open. But y'all can see that in my POV. Y'all can see when I change my clicks. Y'all can see how far I go up just because I'm giving y'all a POV from my point of view. And this is the purpose of me doing these POVs so y'all can see exactly what I do. Okay? Rather than me, y'all see everything. Y'all see my mistakes. Y'all see when I'm working, putting in that work, you know what I'm saying, just to get a certain line out or just to get it blendy like it needs to be. Y'all see when I do everything, okay? Um, but yeah, I'm all the way open with that zero guard. Yeah, and like I said, these clippers are amazing. I do mostly use the second notch, which it brings it up to, I don't know if it's 78 or 7600 RPMs or whatever, but I do like to use the highest setting on this one. Rather with my other clippers, um, I don't have to use them at that high setting. But this one, I feel like I do. I go back in with my one all the way closed, and we do this same step at each and every guard. I go with my one all the way closed, and I go halfway, then I go all the way open. I'm gonna do the same thing with my 1.5 guard. Okay. Now, the reason why I do this, like I said before in my other videos, I like to clean as I go. If I feel like I do this way, I can clean and everything not be so messy. Now, I know where all my guidelines is. I know where I need to go and clean up at. But y'all see it from my point of view. And that's the point of me doing these POVs. And I always gonna remind y'all to make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button if you like that content like this. Okay? And I really, really, really do appreciate all of you for viewing my video. Y'all got my other video to 50 views, which I'm so excited, and I'm proud of myself for dropping a video. And then I just am so grateful for y'all looking. That video is now actually, I'm looking right now, it's the 10th fade POV using my Tune 45 setup video. It got 51 views on it, so I'm very excited. And then the one before that, it got 32 views, and I'm so excited about that one. Tint Fake POV. I fixed his hairline, Tune 45 and Tpob setup. And then the last one video I just dropped, which has 4 views, which is the Tint Fade POV using giant comb, Tune 45 and Tpob setup. Y'all go check that recent video. I got out now. And I do appreciate y'all, like I said. And then now we sitting at 27 subscribers. So we getting so close, so close to that 50 subscriber mark, which I'm so happy about. I didn't I I didn't expect y'all to, come at me like this, like in a good way, and I'm just excited for. Now what y'all see me doing is not creating another guideline, but using my 1.5 or a tool guard to go ahead and smooth everything out so we don't dig into that afro on top. Because I know sometimes it can start looking like a bowl when you start digging on top, right? So I am taking my time with this cut. I don't want to I don't want to rush this cut. I'm just taking my time, making sure it's blended correctly and things like that. And then I am on live too, so it's like I'm even under more heat because I am on live. So they're gonna see everything that I do. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Y'all see me doing right here, and I see a few lines in there that I am gonna fix. So y'all watch me clean that up, and I'm doing what I just did on this side. I'm gonna do to the other side. Now after that fade work, I am gonna come in here and start prepping this line for the notorious lineup that he finna get from me. So I spray him with some alcohol at first. Okay, just to make sure that skin is nice and clean before I hit it with the razor. And then gives it like a dry effect. I want his skin to be tight and dry before I come in there with my trimmer. So I grab my brush to make sure I do brush the alcohol in there. Um, the brush is going, actually brush it in there. I got my brush, y'all. But anyway, I go ahead and get my freeze from level 3. And I'm like, hold on, where's my mask? Where's my guard? So here we go. I put him on him. And then I go ahead and let that set in. And when that's setting in, I do whatever I need to do. So when it's time to come back, we on deck, okay? Now, I go ahead and put some guards up, clean up my station a little bit because, I need to be neater when I am cutting hair and not be so loose with everything and have everything on it. But y'all see that fade is blendy, okay? Now I try to line his facial hair up just a little bit. His facial hair is coming in quick. Like I said, he's 14 years old. So I do try to give him not a crispy lineup on his beard, but like I try to do a little something to make it look clean because it was like a little bit all over the place. So I'm doing this while the hairline is drying from me putting the freeze spray on there from level 3. Now, if y'all have a favorite type of yeah, that fade looking good. If y'all have a favorite type of holding spray, let me know down below in the comments, okay? Now it's time to get into that hairline. We gonna use some Tune 45, and then we gonna bring out the little small comb. It's like a little feather type comb. It's like really skinny at one point, and then bigger in the other. I already know what to do with his hairline. As you can see, I started in the middle, and then I worked my way to the sides because I'm short. Like I'm 5'3", y'all. So it's just like everything is taller than me. So it's like I'm kind of working up in a sense. But yeah, y'all see how that line coming in with these crazy blade. And yeah, I'm gonna start using these a little bit more often. The blade reminds me of the Go FX just a little bit. My Go FX trimmers is always gonna hit the best to me, even with the Tune 45 trimmer. That Go FX is still gonna take the lead by any means. And I got the old school one too, with the hook on the bottom. Okay, that's always gonna win. Then I do the same thing. I turn it towards me a little bit, and then I go ahead and move it over to the right. And y'all see I'm just tapping and going, not pressing too hard. I like to be gentle so I don't scar anybody, even though my trimmers are set up to not scar anybody. They're not like supreme or super duper zero gapped. But I'm just handling him nicely and not like doing any sudden movements, but just like kind of gliding on the skin with the trimmer. But y'all can see me how I work with this trimmer and how I work with the lineup. I am going to use some Tune 45 enhancements, which I'm so excited to use. I've been wanting to get them, but I did try out some other brands before I got them, and it's been 2 years before I use until I about 3 years actually since I used Tune 45 enhancements. So yeah, y'all check this out. I did go back and do some blend work because I figured out what I needed, and it was some extra bulk on that hairline that I didn't want to like stand out. So I did go in here and fade a little bit. I did that on both sides, and then y'all gonna see me put that Tune 45 enhancement in there, and then he gonna be in the game. Now, with laying on this Tune 45 enhancements, you do have to shake that bottle up because it gives like it's gonna be like y'all seen what color it was before I shook it up. This is the black that I'm using. I think it's like a black brown. I'm not. I have to look at it and make sure. But that is my enhancement cards that y'all just seen me pull out. I found one of them. Like I said, these are all sold. They're all sold out, and this is my enhancement cards. They're bendy. Um, they're really good against the skin, and you can see what you're actually doing. And then you can go to the sink, wash them out. You can fold them, crunch them. It don't matter. Sorry about the view, y'all. I'm about to change the view. Um, it don't matter. It's gonna get that job done. Okay. And it's not gonna break, it's not gonna fold, it's not too hard to where you can't bend it to the curvature of whatever you're trying to get done. It's gonna get the job done, and then just wash it off with like alcohol or wash it off in the sink, whatever you want to do. You can do that with these enhancement cards. I am about to start manufacturing everything again. So it's a heads up. If y'all following me, make sure y'all following the journey on that as well. Yeah, like I said, these POVs is for y'all to follow my journey and see how I move as a barber and things like that. So I thank y'all in advance for being with me on my journey and y'all seeing everything. Okay. But y'all see how this 245 enhancement spray is going in. And I know it's not going to wash out. And that's the most important thing, to know that you have some quality enhancements and you know it's not going to wash out same day, next day. It might stay in there for a week, depending on how you put it on. But y'all go ahead and see how I do everything. And then I'm going to check back in with y'all when it comes towards the end. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think of this haircut and how I did. Um, leave whatever comment y'all want down below. If y'all got any questions, y'all want me to do anything specific, go ahead and put it down below, and I'll definitely make a video on it, or I definitely comment back to you on that. Look at this. It's a clean fade, okay, with the added enhancements or whatever. It's not too much, not too crazy. We did our thing on this one, so I really do appreciate y'all on, you know, watching this video to the fullest. Okay, I know it's an hour and 17 minutes, but it's great content. Okay, who on here is doing the whole POV for an hour for y'all? Now I do put some holding spray on this here, um, just to lock in that tune 45 enhancements. Even though I know it's not going anywhere. I know the enhancement's not going nowhere. So, but I just like to do some extraness, you know what I'm saying? Just make it last just a little bit longer than what it already lasts for. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this banger that we did. We did a bald fade, and I thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and make sure y'all follow all my other social medias down below. It will be listed in the description of this video. And I hope y'all start this week off very good. Okay, y'all have a great week, and y'all be blessed. Okay, thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate y'all, my POV gang, and stay tuned for another POV video coming up.